Welcome. Today we're going to review presentation and to look at all of the specific items that we would want to evaluate in terms of an essay to make sure that it's completed with the editing and revising process and make sure that we've got a really solid final draft. So let's take a look. Our first area would fall under focus, content, or ideas. And for that, what we're going to look for is to make sure that the essay is focused in on proving a strong, clear thesis statement is correct. We want to make sure that we've got that really strong thesis statement. Don't ever want to miss out on that in an essay. Essay should always stay on topic and always be appropriate. And it should answer the writing prompt and follow all of the directions. Sometimes it can be easy to get off topic or to wander into a slightly different subject. So make sure to always check your writing prompt a couple of times as you're doing the process of writing that paper. Make sure that you're staying on target. Your essay is your only opportunity to communicate your depth of knowledge to your reader. So make sure that you're demonstrating your depth, breadth, and thorough understanding of the topic. This is your only chance to communicate to the reader. In terms of organization, you want to make sure that you're using introduction, body, and conclusion paragraphs, and that within each of those paragraphs that they're traditionally organized in a manner that includes the variety of different kinds of sentences, such as introduction, support, detail, and conclusion sentences. Advanced writers certainly are encouraged to try other kinds of organizational patterns after you've approved that with your teacher. But make sure that as an introductory writer that you're using a really traditional format. Keep things easy on yourself rather than reinventing the wheel. Let's take a look at style. With style in an essay, we want to make sure that you're using formal, academic, non-emotional writing style, that you're sticking with third-person point of view. That can be a really nice, strong way to introduce your ideas in your essay. Writing out your contractions and that your vocabulary is on or above grade level. That your transition words and phrases are clear but not overdone throughout the paper. And that you're avoiding use of abbreviations, symbols, cliches, and slang. Numbers at least under 10 should always be written as words. Keep in mind, though, that some teachers will ask you to write numbers under 100 as words, so just keep that in mind. In terms of sentence fluency, you want a combination. You want to mix it up. Mix it up between sentence lengths and sentence types. You want to have a variety in every paragraph, so short, medium, and long sentences, and a combination of simple, compound, complex, and compound, complex sentences in every paragraph. In terms of conventions, there should be no errors. They should all be corrected. All of your problems in your writing should be fixed at this point. No mistakes in spelling, grammar, punctuation, capitalization, word choice. Everything should be perfect. And everything should also be in standard American English. That's typically the expectation for essays in papers. In terms of formatting, this may vary a little bit depending upon your class, but this is the standard here. This is just kind of the typical standard that teachers will oftentimes use. Margins, 1 inch on top and bottom, 1 1/4 inch on the left and right. Your font, Times New Roman. Arial is also another one that's commonly accepted for teachers. 12 size font, blue or black ink. I've had students turn in papers in pink ink and yellow ink, and let me tell you, it's impossible to read, so stick with blue and black. Spacing should be double spaced for essays and research papers, single spaced for short answers. Make sure you indent those paragraphs too. 4 to 5 paragraphs are the minimum expectation for teachers. Check with your particular teacher to make sure that you understand what the minimum expectation is. And always put a heading on your paper. Now that students are emailing papers in, sometimes they forgot to put their name on it. So please make sure that you're always putting your name, date, and assignment at the very least. I hope this information is helpful to you. I know that it can be quite a challenge to decide exactly what items that you should look for when you're going through and doing your editing process and deciding exactly how your paper should look in terms of that final presentation. But if you follow through this checklist, it can really help you in creating a beautiful final presentation that's academic and that demonstrates the depth of your knowledge. I hope this is helpful to you in your writing, and good luck.